Alright. It's Xenoblade time.
Yay. It's time for the Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's think about what happened last time. Ethel and Kamaravi. Oh, hi, Sav.
Oh, hello, Sav.
There was Ethel and Kamaravi that happened.
Yeah.
We met Ashira.
Yeah. The crazy,
Yeah.
insane warrior.
Yep.
Still very sad about Ethel, but I can at least say that I'm not going to emotionally cry. They died what they did what they liked at the end, and
Yep.
that's all that matters.
Rebels, here you are.
It's you. You were on that bridge. Sorry, I had to catch up.
If I could have killed you then, the heights I would have reached. Yes, let's say you could have done that. Forgetting us for a second. Shira is your comrade. We test ourselves against the strong, whoever they may be. That is the Colony 11 way. Remember that, Ouroboros.
Always nice to see a new face.
Yeah, so these guys are a little intense.
Thing to snack on.
A little kooky.
Yeah. Remember where the quest star is for the side quest, but it's okay. We can just come back to that later.
Yeah.
There's a specific side quest that is like a prerequisite for Shira later on, but we can come back to that later. Our plan for today is we're gonna get to that quest objective, and then we should be about level 37 or 38 by then.
It's not gonna strike us or anything, right?
Thunderstorm. Then we are going to go back and we're going to fight and we're going to go take on Alexandria.
Heck yeah. Oh no, Sav's throwing themselves into a blender. Oh no.
Better not spill any of this.
Why are you turning yourself into a smoothie?
There's a corpse. There's a corpse on the minimap. Look.
Orbeez! Orbeez! Let's go!
Mia, would you do the honors?
And if you look, you can just barely see that she's got the black flute.
Yeah. Consistency. Ah, that kind of blender.
Something so valuable here.
That blender still turns you into a smoothie, just in a really weird way.
So once we get to level 40, we get that third fusion art finally.
I'm getting the hang of this. This will lead us round to the back of the castle.
Senna's max rank.
You light him
why
up,
not?
I'll knock him down. Hey, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
What do we have for classes? Guardian Commander. Okay, so Lance is about to rank up.
Yeah.
And then Noah's a little ways off still.
Oh, that's intimidating.
Well, hey, look at that.
Oh, and there's the Annihilator, by the way. That's what we're gonna go destroy.
Yeah.
Whoa, check this place out.
Down.
Luckily, that Annihilator is so close range that if it were to try firing at us, it probably won't do anything. It'll hurt itself
Yeah.
in the process, maybe.
Yeah,
You
probably.
think you can take me out?
Yeah.
They broke away. Eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver.
Crap, they broke away.
Right, splitter.
Eyes over here.
Time to get cracking. Time to get cracking.
We'll keep them in check. Eyes over here.
Eat up those bugs, bird.
Yeah.
Violent flurry.
Billy felt it. Noble torch. Eye of the storm. Pretty strong now.
Let's use it to the max.
Here. Billy felt it.
Got all the healing you need right here.
Cheers. You're the
I need you, Mio. It's a part of me now.
Didn't need to.
I'm glad nobody's hurt.
It's because I'm just that good.
It was just to assert dominance to the bugs, the
Yeah.
other bugs, so then they wouldn't come back.
Yeah, but apparently this Roppel just did not get the message.
No, he just saw all the dead bugs and was like,
Violent flurry.
"That's my food. How dare you?"
We'll keep them in check.
Yeah, it's touching the ground. Don't you know? Don't you have any hygiene?
Divine protection.
My food.
No love lost.
Haven't you heard of the 2-second rule? You just leave it on? Oh, man.
Junie is asking you. Please work with me a little.
You what? You're supposed to be following me.
Look, there's one of those strange shard things that's gleaming over there, next to that giant monster.
That's definitely not suspicious.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, what do you know? It's it's level 49.
Oops.
Great.
Found us.
Big one.
Yeah, we're not going over that way anytime soon.
Yeah, no.
Demon eyes over here.
Thanks. They're sparking me yet.
Oh no. Apparently Sav has discovered a nice tool in Blender.
Everyone.
Yeah, I remember when
Noah!
I was in Blender.
Did they get you, Noah?
Oh no!
Demon slayer.
Ah!
To this plan. Thank you.
I
see you. Looking good. You might can hold back.
Soaring tempest. What? It's fine. I've got this. Knew you had it in you, Mimi. Nice. That's how you pull off a win.
Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
Time for a climb.
Yeah. Time for a climb. Words and such.
By the way, that there is the mountains that we were in the tunnels for before. We were underneath that,
Huh.
and somewhere in that jungle there is the is that weird modern looking city we saw. It's through.
Oh man, there's a lot of floating islands over here. It's
Yeah,
a good thing
it's
there's
about-
some
it's-
conveniently
it's-
long cables.
It's called the Hovering Reef.
I can see why it hovers.
Look at this.
Look, there's
It's
even
a
more over there that's not explorable.
It's probably 'cause it's
Ignas!
too-
Let's play this smart. Yeah. Call the shots for us.
maybe-
I see you. Violent flurry.
I'll put reinforced eyes over here.
Make this
Yeah, you made a map. They were walking through.
Poke away.
Yeah, but look what their group is. A lounge of Ignas.
Just like the blizzards and how they would carve. Isn't a group of blizzards called a lounge?
I mean, I would imagine that's why they're called that here.
All figured out.
We grind you into dust. This power.
Strength.
We can do
It's
this.
amazing. Maximum voltage.
I
I don't think of other animals, but like once they're in a group, they get like a different name. But the only thing I can think of is like a murder of crows and a gaggle of geese.
No love lost.
Yeah, there's like there's a lot where it's like, oh, this animal type is just all have the same ones, but then there's some where it's like this specific kind of animal within this group. Like if you see a block of, it's a flock of blue jays, but it's a murder of crows, or
Yeah,
there's like
it's fun for flavor, and also it's a very easier way to distinguish it. You know, maybe.
Force is the answer.
I don't know.
No one just cut a line through existence. It's there. Oh, Lands reached max level or max rank
Spectacular.
Heck yeah.
and was the MVP. He's about to say it as soon as we close the menu.
I can do that.
Alright, we'll switch.
Gotta keep you guys safe.
So we haven't really talked about it, but we can always, whenever they reach rank 10 in a class, they get to switch into that outfit permanently.
Oh.
And we also have their military uniforms. And the alternate colors from the DLC.
Fashion. Very fashion.
Yeah.
Look over there.
What are we looking at, Mio?
Mio.
Mio, where'd you go? Oh, he's over there.
Anybody else feeling curious?
I mean, that's a lot of guys, Mio. I don't know if we want to go that way.
Yeah, Mio. Are you just itching to bonk some more
Found
lizards?
this. Oops, they found us. No, look at that.
Wasn't that hard for them to find us? You walked right up to them and was like, "Hey, how are you doing? I'm going to defeat you now."
You didn't disappoint. I couldn't keep them
And,
safe.
we're doing good on level progress, so that's gonna be good. Oh, I need to check if Lan's and Senna's new classes are properly filled out, because they keep the presets from before, and so when you're still unlocking features, and you don't use it, like if you unlock a new spot for an art or a thing, an accessory, then those don't get filled in automatically when you switch back to that class. Also, whenever you see all the numbers going, whenever they're like big and bold, that's a critical hit. So we're doing a lot of critical hits.
And I'm assuming the green would be like the healing
Green is
one?
healing.
Got it all figured out. Whoa, visitors.
No visitors. We're fine.
We're going. Bye bye.
Oh, hi,
Ooh,
visitors. Bye, visitors.
We gotta climb all the way up to the top of this one.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
Touchdown.
I think there's like a conveniently placed ramp that spirals up that way.
Yeah.
I don't fear death, so bring it.
Style and substance. Love it.
Don't you look away from me.
Ever the paragon, Mia. Right, I'll keep on pelting.
Just as planned, Zion. Rank split. Don't you look away from me.
Like if you compare how fast we're like taking down this guy compared to like early game, you can see how much faster we're hitting now that we have all of the art. Now that everyone's got their level, now that we've got like all the features going.
Yeah.
Not just about like level, it's also about
Think you can take me out?
There's a lot of progress and growth there. We went from taking a really long time to beat up this enemy to probably not a lot of time at all.
yeah.
I don't even think that was a minute or two for that last one.
Yeah. It's the same for, like, Xenoblade 2. It also starts out really slow and then gets really fast late. It starts getting a lot faster as you get late game. not as fast as
Spectacular.
not as fast as it gets in 1 and 3 though.
We're all thinking it.
One's combat can be really quick, at least very early game, and then it slows down. Whereas in 3 here it gets faster.
Yeah,
Mora.
kind of. Ooh,
Smooth as always, Noah.
that's almost like
I feel like
Quick draw.
I feel like they did something with these. I don't remember when it was. I feel like I know that these guys were in Xenoblade 1. I just don't remember when. If like I don't think they were like locked and hidden away.
I think it was pretty decent as a workout.
Acceptable. Fight with focus. Got it. I'll call out if conditions change. Ever the punishing up the odds a little?
I also like playing this class a lot. Let's switch to Lance and see how he's doing.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Going up and up.
I mean,
I'll whack 'em good.
I'm trying to remember where we are
Correct.
chapter-wise. I think we're almost at like like at least a climactic point. So it's a good
Yeah,
idea to go up there.
We are nearing the end of chapter 4,
Yeah.
which is building towards us getting into the castle.
Eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver. Go, break.
I've put an image of the Wolfen Castle.
Yeah, I saw.
Where is it? I'm trying to find it, but I
My
can't
server.
seem to. Oh, it's on your server?
No love lost.
My green
Figured out.
Ooh. Oh, that tail is tailing. Good job. Good job. Thank you. I'll admit, I always get very hesitant with using Blender because the last time I went into Blender, I may or may not have came out with multiple arms.
Is that Broken Bones, Ray?
Winning this.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more.
I wasn't doing anything with the arms. I just wanted to make the pants baggier. I just wanted to make some big old camo pants because I like big pants.
I gotta push through this.
Eyes over here.
I gotta admit, like, whenever it comes to designing a new Ray, I want to make like a really fun outfit. But Leroy is so limiting that it drives me crazy.
I know. Feeling good.
So I usually look for other examples first and then try like taking a spin on my own on what I like about it and what to go on from there. That's kind of what I'm doing with like the revamp Ray that I'm working on now.
Eyes over here.
Cheers for that. No.
Yeah, meshes are good. You're doing really well.
Quick draw. We've got them pinned
Enemy
down.
reinforcements have got to face me.
Cheers for that. Fatal barrage.
Mio unlocked Ashira's class,
Yeah.
and the little chibis pop up on the side when they unlock the class.
Gotta admit, there's a lot of details into this game that like just go right over my head. I'm glad you're able to put that out.
Yeah, I might have an advantage because I'm just the kind of person who just takes in details very
Yeah.
in mass.
I am very much a person that will follow a beautiful butterfly in the game as opposed to following the main objective. I think
I mean,
that
I'll stop and watch a butterfly if I see it like doing something interesting.
Yeah.
But I do get on the story of it.
Yeah. So, one of the games that I really like, I do not play the way it's supposed to. It's Monster Hunter World. My favorite thing to do in that game is just to walk around, catch tiny little bugs that are just little bonus objectives, and just enjoy the nature scene of some location to cook food. Every time I've played that with friends, they're like, oh no, we're supposed to be beating up the giant monster. Where are you, Ray? And I'm like, I'm capturing little squirrels. Where are you guys?
So I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 again, and that defines my strategy in the higher difficulties pretty well. It's just gotta do all the little things before I do the important things, because otherwise.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it intentionally because I need to grab everything that's not nailed down so that I can sell it to so I can.
Well, not only that, but enjoying the little things is just a fun way of immersing yourself and kind of taking a break. It's a weird thing to think about, right?
It's relaxing. It's like
I'm on it.
you can't always be fighting the demon lord in the demon lord of the Great Chasm and fighting for the glory of existence or whatever. Sometimes you just need a moment to sit down.
Who wants to do the honors?
And you just need to sit down and gather some alchemy ingredients.
Yeah. I'll admit that's also why like me and MMOs don't work out, because I'll just wander around and just enjoy the pretty sights and I don't do the main objectives.
Better give it a good once over.
Oh my gosh, look at them.
Like,
He buds.
I can sink my teeth.
They're so fluffy!
I'm hungry.
Lance, don't say that in front of the adorable creatures. We're not eating them. I know it sounds silly, but
if we defeat this one, this big one.
yeah. Do all
It's
the
no
little
longer-
ones go away if
the
you
way
beat
won't
up
be
the big
simple.
one?
Yeah, there's a big thing over there. But if we defeat the big one, we get that checkpoint so we can. Oh, here we go, I guess.
Oh no! Oh man, he's so adorable and aggressive. He's moving very violently fast. Oh no!
He fell over.
He's struggling. Oh man.
Oh no, he's rolling again.
Man, he's so cute. Oh no, he flipped him. He toppled.
You want some more? Tell demons all over here.
Oh man, looking at him, he's got a lot of different little characteristics than just a capybara.
Did I push you too hard?
Got like a little rat tail going
Yeah.
on. That's cool.
And the little wing ear things.
Yeah. Maybe kind of mole claws? Can't tell. He's flipping in the air a little too fast for me to see.
Well, now it's time for our chain attack. Oh, look, there you go. There's a good view of him. He's got little beaver
Yeah.
teeth.
Got a very interesting muzzle going on. You can see that the fur stops at a certain point. Oh yeah, Sab, speaking of interesting little things, I found out a few days ago that apparently the numpad on... No, wait, I think you were there for that. I'll say it for chat, though, just for the sake of clarity. Apparently the numpad, if you use it in Blender, it changes the perspective of views of things. So you don't have to just move the mouse around to move your avatar. There's actual shortcuts. I had no idea. Do you think if they're toppled like that for a really long time, they get motion sick? I know I would have.
It is just very fast.
Yeah.
No, we're 6 points short.
It's okay. A number is still a number, and we're still doing.
Oh yeah, but if we were
well.
6 points higher, then we would have gotten 2 characters back here instead of just Noah.
Really?
I might have the answer.
As long as we're still going, as long as we persevere, we're gonna beat up this Craven Pigard very quickly.
Oh yeah, we're going for the big damage this time.
Oh yeah. We're going for the big bomb.
For example, see, so it says 95 tactical points, right? 95% tactical points. So now Noah here has 94 tactical points himself. Oh, 1 point short of the 200%.
Hey, 9 is a good number, apparently, today, for some reason.
Yeah, okay. So now we need to go with Ion or Senna's partner. So either Uni or Lands. Let's go with Lands, I think?
Let's use our thinking muscles for this one, boys.
You get a bonus for critical hits when you heal and you're already at max health.
Yeah.
Roll match, combo follow up. Conquered.
Satisfactory.
This was a nice find.
And that's gravestone, so we can warp back here whenever we want to now.
Is that what I think it is?
Become Yum Smith.
Yes. You know, I'm still not entirely sure whether or not that's like that. My brain is trying to remember the name of the one pon with the weird porcupine head.
Riku?
I can't tell if that. Yeah, I can't tell if it's a hat or if it's actual hair.
Neither
I feel
can
like
we.
it's a hat.
No one can.
There's plenty of black fog. How come the annihilation thing ain't happening?
I couldn't begin to guess, but I'd say the castle has something to do with it.
Well, with the mysterious figure N just kinda being kinda the one in command, maybe he's got something going on. I don't know, it's been a while, but I'm assuming that's probably what's going on.
Friends must be working together with Shosho, yes? How'd you know? No, just power. No gossips from ears of Bit-Bit. Here is Stone. Bit-Bit prefer not to have idle time, unlike easygoer Selfifi. Thank you. Oh, Thank you. We'll make sure to get the show. Counting on you.
We got new folks on the map.
Yeah.
Let's go to also make sure take proper preparation for depart. Your caravan to castle is forbidden, friends. See. So final chance of friends for big old shop. Bye while opportunity remains.
They're not allowed in the castle.
Our plan, if you remember, is we're going to sneak in the freight entrance back there.
Yeah, we're going in from like
Because that's an ether mine.
Yeah. Oh, ether mine. Right.
So all that
Yeah,
green stuff floating around there is ether, and they're bringing it into the castle. So we're gonna have to sneak in that way. But before we do that, we're going to we're gonna sidetrack.
We're gonna go on a detour.
Yeah. We're gonna go beat up all of Exandria's friends. Then we're gonna talk about her friends, and then we're gonna go and fight her.
Yeah.
And here's our first target, Sequoia.
I'll protect us. Be brave.
We'll be fine. We have each other. Oh, guess I'll show you what I'm all about.
Cheers, lad. I'll show you.
Target the medic. Medic is down.
Yeah.
Couldn't keep them in check. I don't fear death, so free.
Perfect time. Give it up.
You like that? Come on now. Eyes over here.
Time to get cracking. Let me give you a taste. Are you ready, Uni? Now, this is power.
Remember I mentioned it, or what, but I switched Ouroboros control to manual instead of automatic.
That
Which
way,
is why this menu pops up instead of the
instead of them just suddenly seizing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same button.
Yeah.
If you look at the arts, they actually map up exactly one, like the placement maps up 1-to-1 with like your controller. So if you have your controller on hand, look at the A, B, X, Y, and where and the directional pad, and that's how the combat controls line up here.
Oh. Okay.
So I push up. I push up, and I use the art that is connected to the up, which in this case is no love lost. So if I push up on the D-pad,
Don't make it too easy for us.
How about this? That's the way.
yeah, it's a Nintendo controller, so I think like X, Y, and A and B are swapped.
Yeah, it really depends on what console you're going for, but usually most Nintendo brand games have like a really good like UI design. Sometimes, not all the time, but most of them. I think like
No,
there's
Shira's-
only a few they can think of.
Shira's unique Chan attack power is that she automatically sets she automatically sets the tactical points to 200 and boosts the damage ratio.
Well, here's essentially what's the right word here? Because I don't want to say she's a general of war, but I feel like that's the right word to say. Because she very
Well,
much
yeah.
enjoys- Yeah,
She just likes it a bit too much.
yeah. Some people make like a
Mention about
comparison to
Sequoia.
like gladiators and stuff like that. I don't really think. Well, I don't know my history very well, so I don't know much about gladiators. As silly as that sounds.
Okay, so the other ones are, we got one here, and one here. Let's go back here, and we'll make up a new meal because our one we had from before ran out.
Yeah. Make some delicious food. I mean, that is how Blender is, Sav.
That's how a lot
I
of things are. There's always a better way to do something, but you just have to make do with what you can and know how to do.
Yeah. I think that whenever it comes to learning a new program of sorts, there's always like a steeper learning curve that the only really good way of getting through it is to
I'm feeling
try it
energized
at
already.
your own pace and just take it as
Okay.
best as you can.
Next.
I am still too intimidated by Blender to
list
try
is
that though.
something
That's
for
why
I
I'm a
can see the
big
great
fan
sword
of
from here as
Unity.
well.
I know that
It's
a lot
still
of
way
people say
softer.
that, like, real,
Look,
real
the
people
road that
know what.
we didn't take here has level 45 enemies blocking it, so it's...
Yeah, let's take the scenic route.
There's our prey.
Yeah. Pray.
Fruit?
Yeah, we got a Shira here. We got to motivate her somehow.
Follow center.
I'm
Eyes over here.
Time to get cracking. I'll make this quick.
Smooth always, Noah. I don't fear death, so bring it.
You're a
Eyes over here. Control them.
well, shearing and prayer is very well. In the sense of shearing, that's shaving off wool.
Ashira. Ashira is her name.
Oh,
As in,
My-
we gotta... I'm encouraging her to get into the hunt. Because we're chasing down these people.
right. So we can beat him up all at once. My brain was like, pray, shearing. What are we shearing?
Oh, no, this is...
One by one? I guess. Metaphorically. I thought you were getting poetic when you were being very literal.
Working on it.
You know there's still more to do. I'll make up for lost time.
Control them.
Time to weigh out the big gun.
My turn to shine. Demons! This is bad.
I can help you.
Let's do it, Kion. This it? For me?
But it is really crazy in this game because when you switch characters around, that gives you effectively like 81 different moves to pick for each battle.
Mixing around different chances to kind of mix and match how you do things.
Yeah.
Leave it to you, Nick.
Don't make it too easy for us. Lance, you know nothing of the evil big bad that we have to beat up yet. This is nothing. I don't know what the big bad is, and I know that it's probably going to be very intimidating.
I mean, his name probably begins with, probably consists of singularly a letter of the alphabet, based on,
Yeah.
Evidence so far.
So far.
Here's our chance.
We have an evil alphabet soup to defeat.
Yeah. Be real careful in case we end up against Mobius comma or question mark.
Don't even get me started on semicolon.
Mobius misshapen alphabet soup noodle.
Mobius parentheses. I was always getting confused with C and U based off of how things are perceived. Oh man, how terrifying would it be? Well, actually, no. If there was a number Mobius as opposed to an alphabet Mobius, that would actually only be like, what, 10 numbers? I mean, unless they
Yeah.
just keep going, but at the same time,
But-
that kind of ruins the.
I am Mobius 1000. Mobius 10,001.
Yeah. I am Mobius 268. I'm not at all like Mobius 224. No, not at all.
Too right to pick mine. Allow
Yeah, the big bad here that we've been beating up, they're called Mobius. They all are referenced by different letters. And we know one of them,
time for the
kind of.
One of
Sort
them
of.
is in, and he's weird. We don't get him. We haven't really met him face to face yet. He's only appeared like in.
Yeah,
in-
only in
Yeah, there was Jay, who inflicted mental torment. We've had Q, B.
nothing escapes my blade. See?
Now that's teamwork.
I was gonna say S, but we've not found S yet.
We haven't found Mobius S?
No, we've
Huh.
not encountered a Mobius S yet. I wanted to say it because that popped in my mind, but I was like, no, that's not right.
Yeah. Oh, there's fighting noises.
We'll let them figure their issues out.
This
Yeah.
was a nice fight.
Sometimes the best decision in siding with a fight is not joining either one.
Here's the medic.
Well, we've been found.
Guess I'll show you what I'm all about. Eyes over here.
The medic.
Gotta face me.
Yeah.
Cheers for that.
Bonk 'em. Bonk 'em good.
They broke away.
Energy grenade. Cheers for that. I see you.
Crap, they broke away.
The medic will heal them, so we gotta take them down.
Eyes over here.
Yeah. I mean, it only makes it harder, and it feels like you're toying with your food if you leave the medic, honestly. I shouldn't be saying toying with food. We're supposed to be caring about our enemies, understanding
Yeah,
feelings and emotions.
yeah, I was like, what did we learn from Mobius?
What did
Soldiers
we
are
learn?
like glitter radishes in season. Scrape a few off the top and we can grow plenty more, you know?
No,
That was from Mobius K.
yeah.
He was not okay after we were done with him.
Mobius K, more like Mobius K.O. because we knocked him out.
Although Mobius O went boom alongside P because instead of being OP, they made the other characters
Yeah.
uh,
Good word play. Good word play with that one, Bird. Do you ever think the Mobius alphabet decides, you know, it would be a really funny thing if we sent all these Mobius and it just spells like a silly word? Like, well, actually, no, because they can't be used. We don't know if Mobius can be cloned, but like, just imagine like some of them are just like spelling the word damn or it says the F word or something. I don't know. I'm
no, they,
Mobius.
don't- they wouldn't say the F word. They
Okay.
would say spark or something.
Right. Yeah, I'm Mobius S. I'm Mobius A. I'm Mobius R. I'm Mobius K. Ah, Sparks. That's what we are!
We end up fighting two Mobius who are called J, two more Mobius called J, and they begin they introduce themselves by saying, prepare for trouble.
And then make it double.
And then Mobius M pops up out of nowhere. It's like,
Is this like a
Good,
rare
good,
thing?
good times, good times. Yeah.
Step aside or we will trample you.
oh god.
Trample you.
Man, the Mio's gotten intense since what happened with Ethel and Kamaravi.
Yeah, it's almost like she watched some people die.
Well, she's seen a lot of people die. It's just this time she's not just despairing about it. She's angry about it.
She's gonna do something about it. Push Lance too hard in a fight. Come on, no, Lance can handle anything. Lance is hard. Maybe not emotionally strong, but that's because he has a complex. After all, watching your best friend die after not apologizing to him, and then seeing him come back to life, that'll do stuff for you. I'll admit, if my best friend died and I couldn't say sorry about a thing, and then they came back and were like, oh yeah, all this stuff, all the bad guy stuff, that's because of you. Thank you. I'd be like, oh no, oh no. And I'd be crying on the floor for a really long time.
Yeah. The world is brutal to these kids. Like, it's hard, it's easy to forget sometimes, but literally, they are all like, they have literally only had like 9 years of living.
I just thought of a great idea.
And they have spent the entirety of those 9 years fighting for the right to live to see tomorrow.
Especially when the end goal is just to graduate and die after those 10 years. That's real sad. Hopefully our merry band of groups can find a way to live beyond that. I hope.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping.
Yeah.
'Cause
Unless they
I don't
decide
wanna
to do
see
like
like
the massive gut punch and like end the game on a sad note.
I mean, I would cry, but it would be understandable and cathartic. But also, I would cry.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright,
that
just
was a
had to-
big hit.
Sorry, I had to check the fridge just in case I had ice cream for reasons.
No, we're not gonna have anything too emotionally draining today, unless we decide to go long and finish off the chapter after we do this.
So what you're saying is that I should be prepared next time.
Yeah,
if we don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're level 39!
39!
Alright, let's go over to... Let's go over to Colony 4 and sit down and talk about all these people who we just beat up for sport.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Yeah.
And then we go beat up,
Yeah.
Then we go beat up their boss.
No one can fight on empty batteries.
You're not charged on batteries, are you? I thought you guys had stomachs.
I think it's metaphorical, because remember, they do have technology that has, like, weaponry and stuff. Oh, that's the one that's the side quest I was wondering about. Okay, so we're good. Let's start with Sequoia, who we beat up first.
Listen to this, will ya?
Dude, that Sequoia's shooting range was ludicrous, am I right? Anyway, we went shots. Were falling on us like hail. From what I heard. From what I heard, she used to be a close-range attacker before.
Maybe that explains why she was so good at keeping the right distance.
Ugh. Who makes a switch like that? Sounds like way too much effort.
Maybe that's exactly the kind of reaction she's expecting out of you, Lance.
Ugh.
She's also an accomplished intelligence operative. Sequoia... She can usually get in her enemies' heads before battle.
Wow. She must have loved Lanzas then. So nice and roomy. And the acoustics. Oi, we call him roomy, Featherhead. And anyway, we beat him, didn't we?
Hey, come on. No need to get upset. Connie Iota's already looking way less intimidating. Let's just keep it up.
Okay. I was fishing for a pep talk. And I wouldn't have been upset if Uni just kept her mouth shut.
Hey, Baker.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about
Hey,
that thing.
they're friends.
That guy, Riza, he was a challenge. We scored a big win taking him down. Seems like he was one of Colony Iota's commando unit top dogs.
Makes sense, he'd be a tough customer. Come on, it wasn't that bad, was it? Dude, he was built like a castle, and quick on his feet, with 2 swords at once.
Forget that cool, calculating intellect. It wasn't easy finding gaps in his defense. Wonder Alexandria chose him for her right-hand man.
Alright. I'm not saying he was a pushover or anything, but he's down now, so can we please just stop going on about him? That should have taken Colony Iota down a notch as well.
Aren't you happy-go-lucky by half?
Nah, mate, it's you that's too gloomy. And by way more than half.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about that thing.
Sorry, just Lance. Oh yeah, we're talking about the thing. The thing-a-thing. People say defense is the best. People say offense is the best defense, right? First time I've seen anyone try to make a rock-solid defense the basis of their whole fighting strategy. Reading our movements and keeping us in check, while supporting her allies all the while. Chell was very multi-talented, wasn't she? It was a hard fight for sure. She made us pay dearly for our mistakes. And she came at us with the worst timing. I don't want to fight a healer like that again, ever.
Though that, as I am to admit it, the gap between our level of experience and hers was a chasm. Even when we first faced off, her control of the engagement was masterful. We managed to turn the tables somehow, but it was close. Was it? We didn't have our Ouroboros powers, it would have been no contest. Was it? Would it have been?
Looking back at us, just like absolutely demolishing them. Is it really a
It
close
would have been
call?
great if they were on our side. Eyes with Connie Iota, huh?
No use in getting down about it now. We managed to weaken him at least. Let's just be happy with that.
Hey, listen to this, will ya?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but did anyone else find that man Philly kind of unlikable?
Man, I get what you mean. I feel like he was laughing at me the whole time.
Really? To me, he seemed kind of nice.
There was nothing nice about his attacks. I'll tell you that much. Did he have a soft spot for girls, or maybe he just hated guys? In any case, he was definitely playing favorites. That's it. It makes me want to send the mutter flying.
You already did send him flying. It's true though. The guy left a stink that lingers. At least now I understand. Thank you for this rare moment of male bonding. Being included in that, or
Either way, Colony Iota's defenses should now be a little thinner. We'd best stay on our guard as we go on.
Break time's over.
So, this is the famous Colony 4. I'm feeling like I could eat.
Famous Concord. I want to eat something. Okay.
Man, this
So now,
is such a
now we can go
forest.
over here. Yes, there is an entire section of the map here that we did not explore.
Oh man.
And now we get to go. Now we're gonna go over there.
Yeah. We're gonna
Some
explore
relationships.
Right. Also, we can now see.
the relationships.
Yeah, we can see
Kinda
what.
thing for the ladies.
Yeah. Sport, spy. We learned about them, so now that's been updated here.
Right.
This is where we fought Alexandria before.
We've never been here before.
Yeah, with all of her friends that we just beat up.
Yeah.
Bit by bit, we're just gonna, you know, by the time when we start to beat her up again, she's gonna be like, "Where did my friends go? Where are my friends?"
There's the colony. Oh, we're getting the region location preview.
Yeah.
The Olace Highway.
Ooh.
So
It's very mystical looking.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
well,
So over here's the palm of the hand, and the fingers are back here. If we came around from, we could have come around from the north to actually see those trees and stuff, but the gate's not open on that side yet.
Yeah.
I'll whack 'em good.
No, they've employed spiders.
Eat 'em up.
There's some points in games where they're just like having arachnophobia just really stinks for some people, because spiders are just such like common enemies of, or like monsters, like
Well, they're a good monster because of the arachnophobia. But if you have a severe arachnophobia, that can be a problem. Like, I finish around most bugs. Let me be entirely honest with you. Like a few days ago, I got scared and flipped out over a moth, and I was trying to get out of the
Charge
house.
off on your own.
But when it comes to spiders, there's so many different elements that cause people to freak out. You know, how fast they move, how many legs they have, how many eyes they have. Like, it's the same reason why people are also scared of daddy longlegs, even though they're technically not considered spiders. Learning helps alleviate fears sometimes, but not always the case. Point is, in games, sometimes like those aspects can be enhanced, and it's meant to kind of do good. I mean, I'm trying to think of an example.
I know, what was it? It was like, what was the game? There was a game that was the Grounded game, I think, where you're shrunken down really small in the backyard. The arachnophobia mode turns all the spiders into big turns all the spiders into big like marshmallow monsters. And I know that there's a Skyrim mod called Out of Place Bears that replaces bear enemies, or that puts bear enemies in place of spiders.
every time when I think about like the arachnophobia filters, I usually think of the one that just turns all spider enemies into a creature that's just a word spider.
Oh yeah, yeah.
floating around.
That's what is it? It's
My brain wants to say it's Lethal Company, but
yeah,
I,
Lethal Company. That's it.
yeah. There's another one that also like just turns them into little floating orbs.
I was looking at mods for Baldur's Gate 3, and one of them is replaces spiders with silk bears. So it just
Now-
replaces the model, but they keep their abilities, so they're just bears that make silk and stuff. So there's the fancy trees over there, by the base of that giant knuckle there.
That's a knuckle? That's a big knuckle.
Yeah, and here's the colony hanging from the underneath the pinky.
Hey, this one means business.
I've probably said it a million times before and I'll say it again. Really put into perspective of how small we are. I understand that the world is very different. They're on a giant titan. They're giant.
Xenoblade
Giant.
1 was on a giant titan. Xenoblade 2 was a bunch of titans that were smaller than Xenoblade 1, but still very large. And now Xenoblade 3 is a weird donut landmass that floats in the air.
Energy grenade! Appreciate it. Perfect time. Let's use it to the max!
Noble eyes over here. Wow, thanks. Got my snake.
There you can see Alexandria over there standing all alone waiting for us to get through the fences.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Sorry we kept you waiting. We needed to grind out some levels first, so we went to do the main quest.
Yeah, and then we kind of had a very fun detour being with all your friends. But we're here now. I'm sorry we took a really long time.
Let's see. Oh, Mio and Tyon are max. So
Leave the healing to me.
and put Tyon.
I'll provide the perfect defense.
Defense. How many topple arts do we have? One.
Are you just trying to make sure all the parties are kind of equaled out?
Yeah, since, as you can probably imagine, Alexandria is going to be a bit of a boss fight.
Yeah, she's kind of, sort of a big deal.
Shield bash.
That out for Shield Bash, so that she can also topple. And launch. We don't have anyone with burst. Well, no, we do have some with burst. Okay.
Myopic screen.
We should be good with this setup. And Alexandria is a really good tank. Or, not Ashira. Ashira is a good tank. Alexandria is not a tank.
I'm glad we meet again,
Yeah.
Ouroboros. You seem quite sure of yourselves. I suppose your plan was to take the colony in one fell swoop?
We don't really enjoy being hunted. The hunter's role is more our speed.
Our time is precious. If you insist on barring our way, we'll do what needs to be done, old compatriot or not.
No need for speeches. Now is a time for action. I do hope you came prepared.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
her reasons.
The traitors will receive my judgment.
I'm the one you want.
Cheers for that. I'll show ya.
Colony Iota's finest as a title.
And now because we eliminated all of her, we injured all of her friends. Now this fight is just a bit of like a bullying.
Yeah, it's just her and a bunch of us.
Yeah.
You won't get away.
Oh, there she goes.
They broke away.
Cheers for that. Eat this. You won't get away.
You like that? Healing's on the way. Hold on. Healing's on the way.
I'll show ya.
How about this?
Man,
Luminous illusion.
we're doing pretty damn good.
We're gonna have a field day with this.
Sidewinder. Time to really go for it.
Don't make it too easy for us.
Yeah.
Check out
There's
what
that.
I've got in mind.
How about something like this?
Alright, coming right up. Only.
Hit him with break.
I can follow that up. That's it.
This'll end it.
Topple. I could have used Senna. That would have been good. That would have been better.
It's alright. I think we're doing pretty good considering the fact she's on the ground and she's not doing much. And we're already, like, well past halfway, I would think. Not by a whole chunk, but still, quite a good number.
And you know what it's time for now?
What?
It's time for Alexandria to go spin!
Yeah! Whee!
Here's our chance.
I love the fact that the spinning animation for getting toppled is so...
You out of your misery?
I understand that they need to make it nice and easy for people to clearly see that they're toppled. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's kind of goofy.
Well, this is
I love how
launch.
goofy it is.
This is the launch condition, not the,
That's not top. Oh, right, toppled.
you topple, then you can launch them.
Yeah. When they're launched, that's when they go spinning.
Look at that, 99% exactly. 160% for the Bravo.
We got
I
800.
think she's taunting us.
I just thought of a great idea.
Taunting us? By what?
Yeah, she's saying like,
Spinning?
that's it?
That's it! She's spinning ridiculously around near the end of her health. Is that all you got? Whee!
Alright. Noah! Boom! 318!
Yeah.
Any last words?
Oh, Yudi's gonna...
Any last word?
All of those all of the damage! Woo!
Big move.
Phew. Made it through that somehow.
How many times are we going to have to do this?
Only like 3 more. Oh gosh.
Oh no,
A console.
it's him. E.
That is Master E to you.
Yay!
I put a lot of effort into developing this drama, and now it's all wasted. Break
Oh, you put a lot of
her
effort.
spirit,
E
then
for effort.
fastening her in my own image. She
Huh?
ought to have been my masterpiece.
Huh?
The pilot going on about?
Yeah, what is he going on about?
Andrea, my cherished game piece. You should have made it much farther.
Who are you calling a piece? Neither her nor us will ever be what you want us to be.
Oh yeah, that's right. They kind of they play games with her. So I guess in this case, they're kind of taking it out like this is his favorite. This is the one he put so much effort into, huh?
Yeah, this is
Damn.
yeah. Alexandra is his video game character that his Sims character that he spent all this time.
My special guy. How could you? I'm gonna kill you now. I'm so mad.
Oh, now he's talking in theater speak, and none of our characters understand it because they've never been to a theater.
What's a theater?
What does he mean by an act?
We're not acting. What is acting?
Yeah, what is acting?
Oh man.
Healing's on the way. Hold on. No
I should be laughing at E, but every time when I think of E, I think of all those E memes.
Listen. Let's just replace the E and Mobius with R for a moment and laugh. I will give you permission to just think about that for a second.
Healing's on the way. Hold on. Come on now.
You won't get away.
Hold on. I'll be right there.
Replace Mobius E with Mobius R, it would be.
No. The E in the word Mobius.
Oh, Oh! Morbius, it's Morbin time. I'll admit my humor has gone down quite a bit. I think I spent one whole day making, like, laughing at a word someone wrote, and it was just slommy.
Man, do you ever have a day where like you just see a word and you stare at it for like 10 minutes because you can't figure out if it's spelled right?
Yeah. No, the thing I like about salami, right? The word salami, it's spelled S, like
Yeah.
the way it was slapped over a picture of salami, right?
Yeah.
First off, my brain's like, yeah, it's spelled the way it sounds. That's why it's funny. Funny, haha, salami go burr, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you realize that it's spelled O-M-M-Y, so your brain is like, ah, salami mommy. Yes, that is also very funny. You just
That's
kind
not
of
where I was going with that, but where I was thinking that was gonna go, but okay.
Yeah, just thinking about that word and how stupid and silly it is, and all I can think about on top of that is there's like a very silly meme of like the thoughts in my head, and the first thing that they say, it's all in like echo reverb, but it's just salami. Hi, give me back my hamster. But all I can think of was salami, so all I got in my head just thinking about it was just someone saying salami over and over. Echo reverb. That's what's going on in my head. I was thinking about this for a whole day. I'm not joking. Anyway, not to sidetrack myself, I should be focusing on Mobius E while he morbs. Or mobs? I guess he's mobbing.
He's becoming Moe!
Oh no, not Moe.
Dang it, I messed up.
See him do like a really cute little peace pose and just acting all quirky. I'm gonna destroy you! Wink!
I'm gonna destroy you with all my ferociousness.
Yeah, welcome
As soon
to
as I figure out how to pick up a sword with these little with these little round hands.
Meanwhile, everyone else is like, why are you so small? Why are you trying to defeat us? Please stop.
Destroy the darkness. It is my eternal charge. In the name of whatever.
Little creatures that are surprisingly violent and evil always get a little kick out of me. Because it's just like, ah, you're so small. Someone could punch you. Oh no, you have a sharp knife and you want to stab people. Aw, I can't punch you now. You're too cute. And I'm scared of you somehow for some reason.
No pun.
Exactly. I think this is also why I really like Toad and Shy Guy in Mario Party 2. Because they're so small, but mysterious. Also, Toad his voice does not match what everyone normally expects. But now that's just how I always associate Toad, as someone who's just screaming and flipping out.
Yes, you got the burst,
Whoa.
which, getting a burst like that means it disables his rage for a bit.
Is the little markers underneath the life bar of Mobius?
Those are his debuffs.
Ow.
Debuff blue is buff. We got him launched before the chain attack.
We got him now, boys.
I can follow that up. Here's our chance.
Yeah. Sense that if Mobius was playing with favorites, he would make his own little team of heroes that do different things.
Leave it to uni.
Man, they really are playing with them like chess pieces.
Sims.
They really are. Yeah, they really are playing a simulator game.
I can follow that up.
I love how comedic it is when they're just going.
Yeah, because they're really just spinning on a little center axis and just going. Yeah. There's a meme. I can't think of it, like the name, but like it was like an anime intro, and so when the chorus starts, they're just spinning violently, just like this.
I might have the answer.
This should be our plan of attack.
If I can find it, I know Iron Mouse like did a meme of that because like she sung.
Oh
it.
yeah.
I might have the answer.
Yeah, you know the ones. That one. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Those songs that just never going to be remembered for what it was made for.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just
Like-
how it is.
Like, what was the reason? Like, what? I don't like. There's a few songs like that. No one remembers Rickroll for being a song. They remember it for the meme, an ancient meme.
Well, the song's not called Rick Roll. It's
I
called Never
know,
Gonna Give
I know,
Up.
but no one's ever going to remember Never Gonna Give You Up as that with that as its name. Do you think?
See, here's where I disagree, because I think because of mimetics, that's the spreading of funny hot things, right? It kind of gave more information about it because people were getting very frustrated with, why am I seeing this guy and why is he singing "Never Gonna Give You Up"? You know, what I find really interesting, right, is that most of his songs after that point have the same melody in question. Like, he recently did a song, like, maybe 2, maybe 3 years ago? And,
we broke 1,000% damage percent.
Yes! Yes, I'm watching. That was it.
700,000 damage.
Yeah. What they get for being movies, silly little guys. That's ominous.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, more or less.
For now, but all this fighting really takes its toll on you.
Oh, really? That's not how it looked from where I was standing.
She's
It
just
was
fine.
impressive the way you beat him. And a big help, too.
Wait, what's she saying? Dame Alex!
What?
I'm putting my foot down. Only boring run-of-the-mill plans from now on. This one gave me anxiety.
I said I was sorry. Don't cry.
So it all went down according to your calculations?
Our goal was the defeat of the consul and to be released from his control. Though it
Wait,
was a
she
long
knew?
acquaintance we had, at least until we uncovered that lie of his.
What was he lying about?
It's a long story. But
I
anyway,
would like to
making an
know.
enemy of the consul would have been a big gamble for us too. So to weigh the risk, we had to figure out just how strong you lot actually were.
So you used your friends and colony as bait. You thought if we were strong enough to deal with you all, we could stand up to the consul too.
You seem bitter about it.
But there must have
I
been
mean,
another
yeah,
way.
we beat up your friends.
Dispatch a scouting party or...
Oh, come on. We'd all reach homecoming before we got anywhere like that.
Sure, but see how much it cost you. It's not worth the sacrifices.
There is no victory without sacrifice. If you fight according to those musty old textbooks, you'll always be too slow. You're an old-fashioned man, aren't you, Tyon?
What?
Oh, she is
Dame Alex,
examining
I don't
him.
think I'll respond well to that line of exposition. Only Ouroboros can
What?
destroy our flame clock. Shouldn't we consider asking for their help instead of riding them up like this?
I'm not riling up
It's her
anyone.
hairpiece.
Just some gentle teasing among friends.
Dame
That's
Alex
very
doesn't
interesting.
actually believe the ends
Yeah, it's
justify
got the little
the
blue
means.
rings on it.
You'll understand
Yeah.
if you look closely at the colony and how things are here. What do you think?
Might be good to look around before we enter into any partnerships.
What if that's exactly what she
Look at
wants you to
Tyon's
think?
Tyon's
Let's
outfit.
cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, I'd like to trust her. She was quite open with us this far.
Good grief. How did softies like you even survive this long?
Dame Alex?
I'm sorry. I admit I may have crossed a line. We'll have time to say goodbye to the old girl later. Come along. I'll show you how we fight here.
Some relationships changed.
Level up! You know what that means?
Yeah.
Ultimate power!
We have all the slots.
That's a massive boost to our, everything.
Yeah.
More gems, more skills.
You want me to lead?
Oh,
Yes, Senna, we want you to lead.
yes, Santa. Good. I love how Senna's just, huh? What? Yippee! There's always something.
Come on, Alexandria, pick up the pace.
Alexandria just taking her sweet time. Guys.
You said we were gonna reach homecoming using old-fashioned methods. Why don't you, put some pep in those steps?
You're going to reach homecoming by the time you get to your destination, huh?
Teach would find this slow.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, finally.
Yeah.
Ah, got another one. Levinus repair parts?
We got them, but no means of transport. Usual route goes the long way round.
No, there's a colony we could route through. Those cylinders, we'll manage.
We can add 2 days. We can make it on time.
Prioritize speed. Start with light goods.
That's the list there. I'll forward it on too.
What do you know? They're really pro at that.
They're not just regular soldiers. More like they're all officers.
We're reading the flow of goods to learn of the war. It's a very flat hierarchy here, you'll find.
Using a minimum of people to achieve maximum results. That's the way we like to fight. Of all the colonies in Ionios, we're a bit extreme in the way we use the cards. Pretty special, right?
You mean the cards in the iris?
Yes. They tell us what's needed as of right now, and it's an easy and efficient tool.
But soldiers' wills and skills, on the other hand.
Feeling useful makes you confident. Confidence teaches a soldier pride. Pride binds the team, fosters productivity, and leads a colony to victory. Right?
As a result, we can invest ourselves in more research, and it takes us a step beyond.
A step beyond.
Well, I did propose them. It's quite basic.
Wait, the Collectopedia cards, you made them?
The castle folk developed them. All I did was to issue the request through the console.
Meaning you made a deal with the castle? Surely that's not...
I didn't do it lightly. It was necessary. Doing the same as everyone around you, it's always the same outcome. Following the playbook to the letter is hardly a strategy.
And so I'm old-fashioned?
You're not mad this time?
I realized there was no ill will. We fight when we're confident. You and I think we're the same in that regard. I'm getting the impression that something must have changed you.
Thank the previous commander for that. He was a rash type, like this big one.
Ah.
It winds you up, doesn't it? I get what you mean.
Oi, what the spark?
No matter what happens, you fight to keep everyone alive. And that's what makes a colony. All right, Alexandria. I understand you now.
Do you think we'll be useful?
Doesn't matter. I don't see people that way.
Can't take him seriously with that hat on.
Very much so.
Time to head back. We've unfinished business.
That's right.
Porcupine head.
Time is precious.
So all that's left is to smash it, yeah?
Yes. That way, Colony Iota will be free.
I'll be honest, I'm not 100% on board with how you played this. I don't appreciate being manipulated.
I'm sorry about tricking you before. I really do regret it.
Yeah? What's to say you're not tricking us even now?
Insolence!
I'm
So
sorry about Lands,
she-
but
she
I would
knew
like
that
to
the
know
console
what
was bad.
exactly your goal is
She
here.
knew that the flame clock is probably not a good idea, and so she baited them to beat up the console so then they could be free.
Mm-hmm.
As if, like, I mean, that's smart.
There's some
Kind
more stuff that she might reveal. I don't remember if she reveals it right here, but I'll share the information if it doesn't come up at the conclusion of this quest.
When you think about rules, you have to realize that they are closely entangled with the intentions of whoever set them. I don't suppose you'll believe me, but I just want to see what life's like outside of those confines.
No. I believe you. From everything you've told us, I can see how serious you are.
Thank you. And I'm counting on you. Let's keep it on the straight and narrow from now on.
Interesting choice of words.
Lands?
No, it's fine. I'm sure she's got nothing else left to hide now anyway.
Love?
That's
She's
definitely.
still hiding stuff.
Dame Alex?
No, I've got this. I'm not as old as I might seem, so I don't quite have the authority you might think yet.
You don't... Wait. Which term are you
Sixth?
in? What?
Six.
Shut up. You cannot be sixth term.
Hush! Not so loud.
I thought for sure we were the same term. You just have this dignity about you.
I work really hard for that, you know. Some colonies plan surprise attacks if they work out the timing of when the next generation of soldiers rolls over.
So she's
And also, well,
she's
you know,
3 years younger
reasons.
than Mio?
Mio is late 10th term,
Yeah.
so yeah, 3 to 4 years younger.
Jeez. That's actually kind of impressive to hide that fact.
Yeah, and remember, 3rd term Noah and friends were still in training.
Yeah, so 6 isn't really that far off. That's brand spanking new.
Yeah.
What reasons?
Dame Alex thinks she looks too young, so she likes to put on a touch of cosmetics to give her features extra character.
that was not public information.
You were just gonna leave them all guessing otherwise.
Not really what I expected.
Well, that's your fault for assuming, isn't it? Having presence is important for a commander.
This might be going over my head, but it sounds like a struggle.
Cosmetics going over
The
your
only
head,
ones who know
Noah?
this are my
Nah,
team chiefs
you
and
got a
deputy.
weird cosmetic on your
This
head
is
right
one secret
now.
I expect you to take with you unto homecoming.
We understand. We won't tell anyone. Here we go!
Yeah. Colony Iota liberated.
Warning level increase. Oh gosh, they're A posing. Look at them.
Oh no!
If you have my back,
No, that's just what they like to do in their free time. Don't worry about it.
Her name starts with A, and they're A posing.
Oh, no.
Oh no, Moby is A.
Oh
All right. Inheritor guess.
Okay. Based off of the interactions, my brain wants to say that it's probably going to be our little thinky guy, our little inquisitor. My brain's blanking on his name right
Tyon?
now. Yeah, Tyon.
Time!
They had a lot of interactions. I had a feeling.
So let's
Maybe-
switch Ty on to
I'll take the offensive.
Incursor. And
I'll protect you.
put Noah in Heavy Guard.
Yeah.
And while I would like to stick around here... Oh gosh, we walked into something.
Oh no. What did we walk into?
Congratulate you for your courageous work. Oh, go ahead. You can be Chickadee.
No, you got it. You got it. You got it.
Congratulate you for your courageous work here. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you. Whoa, the possibilities. What's this? Everyone's having a grand old time.
Yeah, I guess you don't know about this. Today's Harvest Day. It only happens once a month. It's Harvest Day.
It's an evaluation day, basically. Every month we evaluate soldiers on their cooperation, boldness, and results. It's a day for us to show our appreciation of soldiers who contribute the most to the colony. Can I be straight with you? In my book, evaluations are pretty much the exact opposite of fun. Oh, it's not like the evaluation everyone's looking forward to. The chosen sorry, tongue-tied. The chosen soldiers get to ask for anything they want. What? Like, anything.
Like, cured Armu, sir. Oh, wait, no, Lance is you. Sorry.
Yeah, like cured Armu sirloin?
Or seafoam soup? Soap? I would eat seafoam soup. No.
Seafood soup sounds good, though, honestly. Anything. Within the realms of possibility, of course. Spock's alive. That sounds wicked.
Next we have Misaka of Sequoia's team. Misaka here? Hey, you don't think she's still in the Intel and Analysis suite, do you? Maybe, yeah.
She might.
Oh, Queen
Probably.
forgot that today was the day. Didn't tell her in advance.
Shall we go get her? You can keep the show going, yeah?
I didn't ask you to go to all that trouble. You don't mind? You just keep doing your job. If you're insisting, thank you so much. We're not going to do this side quest right now. But I think we will need to.
We're just gonna talk about the side quest.
Then could you give this to her? Harvest Day Tiara.
Aw. You don't have to give it to her in person?
Sequoia's team's really busy at the moment. I wonder if there's something going on with them. They won't mind, I'm sure. Just tell them I sent you.
Alright, we'll go. I wouldn't mind talking to Misaka myself. Can I leave you to take care of things on your end?
In a day's work. Boop, boop, boop. Harvest Day.
Always
So,
nice to have
Team
more friends.
Iota is
I
a
wanna go
lot
here now.
younger and more independent than the other
I hope
colonies
everyone's
that we've
getting along.
noticed.
So,
They
something
still
that
have to, but
something that is very interesting about Alexandria. While we're talking, I'm gonna go walk over this way, and so we can go look at the fancy trees over here.
Okay.
Is that I don't remember where it's brought up, but Alexandria can see all of the uses of the cards, including the other factions. So she sees the Kavesi and Agnian troops' needs in their situations.
So she's an analyst of, like,
Yeah.
A lot of different aspects.
Yeah. So basically, what's going on with her is that she realized that that something is artificially maintaining a balance of resources between the factions, between Agnes and Kevis.
Ah, that morning air.
I'm your guy.
We can't just leave this be.
Because Mobius.
Well, yeah.
And if
Mobius
you
is
get-
keeping people in check just because it's fun.
And because
Well,
they
at
need
least-
to keep harvesting life.
You can't harvest life if it's not balanced on resources.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there would be clear winners and clear losers in this circumstance, and things would have changed entirely.
Yeah.
And you
Instead, it's too even. Dirt mounds are here already. This means nothing to you, but we'll be back here for these dirt mounds in
You know, later
notes.
time.
chapter 7.
Guys, get ready to fight. Enemy reinforcements.
No, no. Tyon, evasive maneuvers!
Alexandria is
We don't
really
know what
is an interesting
Be
position
careful.
because she is more aware of everything than everyone else because she has all this extra knowledge and insight.
Sweet, let's poke
Yeah.
around.
Alright. That also might be why she tries to make herself a lot more mature, outside of just trying to be an authority figure.
Though that part is very important as well because, you know, if you're like
Time for the
she
Overseers to play their part.
If you look like a child bossing
yeah.
someone, it's not going to be
Yeah.
taken seriously. I
Like-
do get that.
but also like she said, if the enemies figure out,
This'll
oh,
fetch a high
the
price.
commander of this colony is 10th term, they're going to go to their homecoming soon, then we can prepare an attack for after their homecoming.
Yeah. Keeping them on their toes and keeping them guessing, it makes it easier in the sense of mind games for the fight. Which is something that she does to kind of change the expectations.
We've been
Basically
spotted.
cover her tracks so they can't figure out exactly what angle to defeat her with, and then, you know, take every
Yeah.
advantage she can in order to, yeah, very smart. Ooh, fire apricot.
You see that walkway?
Oh, yes, I do.
And we're going out to the
This'll
fingertip.
fetch a high price.
Ooh. Wonder what finger
Oh,
this
my
is.
plumage is everywhere.
I feel like I misheard that. Did she say her plumage is everywhere?
Yeah, she's got wings and
Feathers?
feathers.
Oh yeah, you're right. You need to have some feathers. I'm so used to just looking at it and going, yeah, those feathers are, they're just decoration. That's just
No.
an accessory. No, they're real wings. I keep forgetting.
This'll
Yeah.
fetch a high
They're
price.
this is not the type of wings to fly around. They're the for show wings. Unless
What's the
Unless they
word for
do.
when like a species evolves out of the need for something? Like
it's probably like a dislearned trait genetic thing.
I don't know. I don't remember. But I know it's got a name when
Every
like
day's a training day.
a part of like a creature no longer like how a snake still has like little toes from when it used to have legs.
Yeah, or how whales technically have like limbs, even though they're not really necessary for
Yeah.
swimming. Yeah. Or why we have an organ that just doesn't do anything. I can't remember what that organ is. All I remember is that occasionally it explodes, and when it does, it's really, really, really bad. The human body is such a very weird thing to think
Or
about.
like that one nerve that goes all the way down our necks and then just loops right back up into our head again.
Yeah.
This'll fetch a high price.
That view. It's viewing.
These are worth a bit, right?
What would it be doing here?
And
Now,
look
isn't
at
that a ledge? Ooh.
Oh, yeah, we can dive down there, but we don't really need to right now.
Yeah.
Look at the view. Like that waterfall distance. Remember, we can go there. That's the same map area.
Yeah.
And over there, I've now centered on it is the cave where Valdi's colony is.
What have we got around here?
Oh, and way over there is you can see it silhouetted is the Agnian Castle. Are we ready to infiltrate the castle, Ray?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I am ready. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Real question is whether it's going to be fun in the good kind or the bad. Both are fun. Aw, she's taking care of the plumage.
Also, by the way, I forgot the design detail I wanted to point out with Alexandria. The little blue rings on her headpiece thing.
Yeah.
Those are the Kavesi power frames.
Let's be off.
Like Uni's belt there.
Or
And
land.
Noah's jacket. Shoulders there. All around on lands because of the outfit. But most other Agnian characters wear those because they don't need it.
There it is. Black fog, too. Few enough numbers to sneak around.
Is Colony 4 gonna be safe, do you think? They should
Well,
be
we were just
okay.
there, so they'll be
We
fine.
haven't seen the light for a while. I think that's a good sign.
Let's move. The fact that we killed consuls must be old news at this point. Could have made examples
A lot
a
of
few people by
consuls.
They ain't
Yeah,
expecting us to
I
sneak
think we've
aboard,
like
though. We've got 'em with
we
their
could make
pants
words
down.
with how many consoles we've
Let's
killed.
get in there, mess them up, get out. Bish bash bosh.
Bish bash bosh.
Actually,
Bish, bish, bish.
they may have already anticipated our moves.
Nah, mate. Come off it.
Think about it. How would they have known where we'd be? Can't be a coincidence. I mean, sure, it could have been intuition on Ethel's part, but we have to be realistic.
So it's a trap. You want to turn back?
No. We'll go. We can't turn back now. We can't allow their deaths to have been in vain.
So you would entertain the risk?
It does sound bad.
You know, I think I kind of like it.
Well, just because it's a trap doesn't mean you guys can't wiggle out of it.
Yeah.
Ah. Wonder who this mysterious stranger is in the background.
They're gone!
Oh no! The adorable.
I will say that we
capybara.
have seen that mysterious stranger once before.
We have?
At the end of chapter 1, at picking over the over what Vandam and his crew left behind.
Oh. Okay. But that.
This was a nice find.
Okay. My brain's thinking. Gears are turning.
Don't worry, we're getting close to answers. Fly drop chests. Ugh.
Looks like you were right, Noah. There's a whole bunch of containers here. A welcome gift for easy sneakings.
Let's go over this again. First, we get to those containers without being spotted. With me so far?
Anyone spots us, we're like ninjas. We take them out quickly and silently.
Yeah. Wait, how do they know what ninjas are?
I don't know.
Once we're inside, we pick the right opportunity
I
to
mean,
proceed.
maybe a Mobius wrote a story about ninjas and or something and wanted to have like a colony of ninjas and it didn't work out.
From there we head to outer
Maybe
deck.
there were a colony of ninjas at one point, but
Enemy
they're
presence should be
gone.
lower around
Only
there.
rumors
Then we
remain.
move to the main housing.
Assuming we get there, how do we trash it?
I can brief you on the next steps. After analyzing the data we got from Boliaris, I discovered a flaw in the Annihilator's construction.
A weak point?
Indeed.
A small shaft that we can shoot a torpedo down?
The weapon is designed to
Yeah,
temporarily
something to
render
exploit?
the black fog inactive, condense and collect it, then release it in one blast. Our best bet is to destroy the neutralizer assembly from which it draws its power. But it's located in the castle interior. Getting there will be no joke. Once there, we'll need to damage the autobalancer in the barrel's housing. Most likely, it was built in a hurry. The movable barrel is affixed to this outer ring that you see here. But the ring isn't strong enough to take the barrel's weight or absorb the recoil. That's why the autobalancer was added after construction, as an afterthought.
So what? We've just got to smash that thing to pieces.
Smash it, and the entire ring begins to fall apart, and the barrel collapses under its own weight.
How strong is the autobalancer? Not too sturdy.
Nothing Ouroboros can't handle.
So, what's this thing?
That is a refrigeration unit. The barrel needs vast amounts of energy. It would have to be kept cool at all times to keep the energy in check.
I'm surprised it's so huge.
Seems that was built quickly too. It's got both bulk and heft to it. They probably couldn't have made it any smaller.
A rush job, huh?
Okay then. We all good to go?
Yeah. No more
That
taking
leaves
it
an
easy.
question as to why
Let's
it's
make this happen.
By the way, I looked at the while the cutscenes were playing, I pulled up the list of Mobius we fought. You can spell hope, dog. If you repeat the letters, we can spell kek. We're missing a few vowels. We haven't fought we've only fought O and E for vowels, so we're missing out on a
If we
few.
slid along that,
Alright.
Hold tight.
what kind of place is this?
Now we're supposed to be sneaky like
They
ninjas.
found us.
I'll draw them. Appreciate it.
Uppercut slash. Reversal edge.
They're doing a very good job of
Smooth as ever, Alex.
They broke away.
I'll draw them.
That other one's just like, I'm not getting involved.
You're unstoppable with
No, the other one's like, ooh, a butterfly.
I'm the girl with the gall.
If these things had sentient minds to
No,
think,
they've
probably
got
that
pilots.
We've been spotted.
way. Oh, okay.
I'll draw them. Perfect timing.
Hold them off. I'll draw them.
Eye of the Storm!
Yeah. I wonder how Mobius could know where they're at. Especially if they're trying to sneak around. I'm looking outside the window and seeing all of them just like yelling and bonking at an enemy. I'm joking, I'm joking.
Oh, they're getting past our forces. Well, sir, they're making use of ladders. What? How? Just fight them when they're on the ladders. It doesn't work that way, sir. As soon as they get on the ladder, we lose vision on them.
We can't see them when they're on the ladder.
I'm the girl with the gall.
You're more than just a girl with a gall, Senna. You're also a girl with a big hammer and a big heart.
Hurry up and load the stuff going to Colony 5 into the transport. That stuff is going to the castle. Hear that? They're going to the castle. Right in that container.
They're getting carried.
Okay, start loading.
I mean, that's one way into the castle. Oh my. It's going straight into the castle. Yeah.
Here we are.
We're in the meat of it. The thick of it.
Kevis Castle.
Yeah. Oh, that eerie ambience.
So, where's the maintenance hatch?
It's in the reserve area on the upper level. First, we'll need to take the elevator that can get us up to that floor.
I don't see any guards. Too foggy for taste of banana.
If we're gonna move, now's the time.
That said, we are indoors. Move fast, but keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, of course.
We're getting close to the fun parts.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Heard you giggling both makes me excited and nervous.
There's been changes to colony relations.
Alright,
Of course,
we now.
there's been changes to colony relations.
Yeah, they're now
Now
antagonistic.
is not the time to figure out where we are on the social gossip tree.
Yeah.
We're in the thick of it.
Woo! Nora and Tyon's plan went off without a hitch.
Lance, shh. Keep it down.
We need to go
I think
that way.
Oh. I think I kind of glitched out there for a second. I watched Tyon run very goofily, very fast for a second there.
You know what? Another time perhaps. We're
Yeah.
on a
Evasive
mission.
maneuvers. Oh no. Oh no, not guard blockers.
Guys, we'll get you to your right real quick. We just need to collect the Snowpond treasury here.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll punch you in the face later. I gotta steal some of your stuff right in front of your face. Hold on.
Step
Let me rummage in your garbage can real quick. Thank you.
Yeah, Pokemon trainer behavior.
Yeah.
Walk into the house, talk to you, and then check your trash.
Yeah. Check your trash, open up your fridge, eat your food, beat you up, eat more of your food later because you beat me up a little bit, and I'm trying to replenish my health.
Then take your lunch money.
Yeah, take your just for the effort of it.
Remember to throw the throw any pieces of pottery that you might have to check for gemstones.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. There was a point I considered when making a D&D character to kind of play it like a Link and just destroy everything. I'm kind of glad I didn't go that route because I feel like that would make a lot of people very angry.
Yeah. The guy said he didn't want to die.
Oh. So far, so good.
Nobody's gonna notice this.
Yeah, nobody's noticing any of this. This is just typical behavior of the cargo in the castle. This happens all the time.
It's the guard blocker. This is just normal behavior, right?
Yeah. This is the guard blocker getting his butt whooped. Yeah. This is all fine here. All up to code. I gotta lay down on the ground now.
I'm getting the hang of this. It's a part of me now.
Senna ranked up.
Gotta keep you guys safe.
Doing pretty good on keeping our classes ranked up.
Yeah. I'll admit that I don't know much about the class system in entirety. I'm very glad you're maintaining it and balancing it very well.
Basically, when a character reaches maxes out a class, you gets ranked in a class, you switch them off of that class.
Yeah, just to kind of juggle it about.
Newfound power.
A new power, eh?
More to add to the playbook?
Yeah.
More to add to the playbook?
Is there more to add to the playbook, Tylon?
Check out this sick new skill! Check out this sick new skill!
Whoa, new power!
Sneaking
I wonder
around.
what's around here.
That's where we were before.
Yeah.
Those are the reefs that have the things connected to them.
Oh, yeah. They're probably still there. We just can't see it because it's really far away. Oh, no.
Perfect timing.
We're being ambushed.
This is the equivalent of a hall monitor walking in and it's like, where's your hall pass? And you just punch them.
Do you have a permit for this? Yeah, my permit's right here! Punch.
Yeah. Did you ever have to deal with hall passes when you were in school?
A little bit, yeah.
I knew that like when it came to like going to the restroom at my school, we had bathroom passes,
Sweet, let's
but
go.
hall passes just aren't a
Right.
thing. Or hall
Bathroom
monitors.
passes, yes. Hall passes, no, I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Though again, I did not have the standard school experience from uh after second grade.
Whoa. Ah, elevators. I thought it was going to be something more intense from the way that the shield was lighting at the exact same time as noise was happening. I was like, oh no, Manana, something's happening.
Let's use this spot to rest.
We got a rest area.
Yippee! Perfect for resting and hiding.
You itching to get wrecked?
Demon Slayer!
Yeah. Where I'm from, must blow the line.
Gale Slap!
I'll admit my school experience probably wasn't conventional either, but not because like of like my school was being weird or I went to very different education systems. It's just the fact that I moved around from school to school, and different schools have different rules. I think that if I had to be entirely honest, I think my favorite one was like the school had like this whole theme on trying to be a better person through like 7 good tips on making habits and being a good person or something like that. They were just really good, useful, adviceful things, but at the same time, it was just like the school was themed off of all 7 of them. It was very interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. If I can find it, I'll show you later after stream. But it was just basic, like, hey, learn to talk with other people. Practice things until you understand them. Ask questions. I think, like, the only real, like, actual term I remember from it was, like, the end one, which was called sharpen the saw. It was I knew it was an elementary school, and each grade kind of embodied each of the elements, with 6th grade kind of being the 7th one. I know that elementary goes from 1 to 6, but they're counting kindergarten as 1, because it was like one of those weird fusion schools.
Yeah, I went to since I'm a year older than my sibling, we went to schools like that too, where it was where they went from kindergarten into 1st grade in the same building.
Yeah. I remember one of the schools that I went through was also like a K through 12 school.
Mhm.
That one, I think, was the weirdest one to get accustomed to. Not to get accustomed to at the beginning, but rather getting accustomed to other schools not being like that. I got very comfortable with having my own locker and understanding class rotations. I was really comfortable with that.
I
And
never
then-
got to have a locker. I never had. I had. We had a spot to like put our. In kindergarten was the closest I'd ever been to that, where we had a spot to put things like our jacket or whatever.
Yeah, like a little hook, a designated hook. Yeah. I remembered how in kindergarten we had a cubby system, and then 2nd grade was when I got introduced to the lockers, and I really, really liked it because it made me feel really smart and cool and suave. And then I went to a different school for 3rd grade, and 3rd grade, they were like, no, you don't have a locker. What the heck are you talking about? Here's a hook. Here's your bag. Here's a tote to put your things in a desk. And I was like, this sucks. I miss my locker. I miss having a lock and key system so I knew my things were safe.
Then my strategy.
I think 3rd grade was also when I found out I had ADHD. my teacher just noticed I was a little bit uncleanly with my desk and was like, "Yeah, that's a sign of attention deficit disorders." And my mom was like, "No, that's not true." And then it turned out it was totally true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad that they found out about it early.
Oh yeah,
but,
no. Catching that kind of stuff very early can be very helpful. But it's not helpful when you don't have like the right support for it.
Yeah. Well, my
Like,
mom
if
was
they just-
kind of like, our family already had people that were diagnosed with ADHD, so it wasn't like there wasn't any support at all.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that my mom was kind of in denial of the aspect because she was like, "No, he pays attention to things very well and does things incredibly well." Because at that time, I wasn't dealing with like the what's it called, burnout. I just didn't have
Yeah,
that because I was getting very well stimulated.
Yeah, burnout is an absolute like just ruiner of everything.
Yeah. And burnout isn't just exclusive for people that are like that. Burnout happens to everybody, and it happens to everybody differently.
People have different tolerance levels, and if you are very able to manage it, then you're going to be able to do like a lot of. Then you can do really well with things like college or school or that. But then some people do not have that endurance level and get burnt out really quickly on certain things, or have trouble focusing at all on other things.
Yeah, I think that's also why, like, I always got very frustrated when the following phrase, you're choosing to not do the thing. We know you can do it. You're just choosing not to.
That's
My gears. It's like,
I hit the wrong
no, just because I know how to do it doesn't mean I can do it every time. Think about your skill in what you're doing, okay? And imagine, representative-wise, it's like a cutting knife that cuts vegetables, right?
Yeah.
Metaphorically, it's like going through school or something like that. It doesn't matter how well you are as a knife chopping a vegetable. Eventually, at some point, that knife is going to be dull. So you do need to re-practice, relearn, and take the time to care and sharpen your ability. Because if you burn yourself out and become, dull, it's not necessarily that you can't do it, but it's more of a struggle regardless. You're not.
And some people aren't steak knives. Some people are bread knives or butter knives.
Yeah, thank you for that. Some people are slicers with a big rotary disc, and it's very fast and efficient. Having that said, that also means that some people have very good skills in doing one thing and very much not in the others.
Yeah.
This knife metaphor is going a little out of hand, but it's a good metaphor to use.
Listen, those are the best metaphors when it's like, okay, we need to pull back from the metaphor because it's getting too real.
Yeah. No, when I was thinking about the slicer, just like, yeah, slicers are really good. They can slice through anything. That doesn't mean that they're not incredibly messy. Because I now work at a deli, one of the things I do is a little bit of a little cheeky little cheat because my boss taught me. When I make sandwiches, sometimes I need like onions and tomatoes. I hate cutting tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I hate cutting them because I can never keep it very consistent. And if it's like a beefsteak tomato or, something really gushy, it just, it's a big mess. It's uneven. It's terrible. So my boss was like, why don't you just put it through the meat slicer? And I was like, I could do that? And she was like, yeah, but make sure to get like a butt ton of paper towels on it because those tomatoes just fly everywhere. She was not joking. She also taught me a technique for cutting little baby salad tomatoes that just blew my mind, and I was not expecting that. Because for the longest time, I just got like a nice cut glove on, I got like a nice paring knife, and we're supposed to just slice them down the middle just to have it, right?
side of
This
this
is
area.
very intimidating location, but because
look
they're
at this.
so small, and
We've
whatnot,
not seen statues. Like, we've not seen decorative stuff much.
yeah.
And these are statues of like some kind of like warrior god or something with a big sword.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not symbolic for anything ominous and foreboding.
Yeah.
Oh, whack 'em good. I'll draw them.
It's
Appreciate
good for a castle interior, though.
Yeah.
It shows a sign of culture, which also kind of, in this case, exemplifies that there is a rigged system going on for the
Yeah.
war.
Something
because
is
there is no,
something is off.
yeah, there is very little culture going on within the troops themselves, but the castles that the troops are fighting for has such a high culture-related architecture and art.
Like it, oh wait, look at this. Look, not only do the figures have wings like on their backs, but they also seem to have like winged like crowns or something.
Yeah, I've got a winged crown thing going
Yeah.
on, and little
And remember the queen has wings like Uni.
You're right. Anyway, getting back to my talk about tomatoes and effort and learning new skills, right? So what I had done for the long time is that I would do them one by one, just slicing them in half, and I was always getting frustrated because it kept taking too damn long. And I would need a lot of those little things. I would be making, they're for salads, they're for ounces,
Yeah.
so it's usually like 4 or 5 per salad, right? And then my boss was like, what are you doing? Do you want to see a shortcut? And I was like, yeah, I would love to make this part incredibly faster because I hate this. And she grabbed a lid of a container, okay? She placed it down on the countertop and then pushed it down so it kind of like suctioned itself down. She grabbed all the tomatoes, she put them on top of the container to kind of hold them in place. It's like framed, right? She grabbed another container, flipped it around. So the lids were kind of opposite of each other. Same lid, right? She took a bread knife, pressed her hand down on the plastic, and then just sliced right down the middle in between the two, slicing like 32 to 50 tomatoes all at once, perfectly in half. And it's just sitting there, stunned, in awe. It's the main method of me cutting tomatoes now. Learning skills is great. Understanding how things work is also great.
Knowledge.
Just because you're a bread knife doesn't mean that you're not useful for cutting a very specific, tiny little irritating fucking tomato.
Yeah. Your powers are flexible, but you still, but you need to either learn how to adjust to the situation for them, or you need to know when to call in someone else to assist you.
Yeah. Learn, adapt.
For example,
understand.
if you're a bread knife and you want to cut little tomatoes, you need to know if you need to have some friends who are lids.
Yeah. In this in this metaphorical scenario, the lids are emotional support and friends along the way.
We've been spotted.
We're going the long way around because there's like there's a triple unique monster encounter where there's three guys and they're like a triad, and I don't want to fight them because it's risky.
No, that's understandable. Honestly, taking a slightly scenic route in a castle where the big bad is, and taking the easier route is honestly the better option right now. We get to see more of the pretty architecture, we get to still level up and bonk the heck out of things while being incredibly stealthy, as you can see as we're streaming right
Yep.
now.
This is as stealthy as you can be in an RPG.
Yeah, this is the most stealthy.
Stealth in RPGs, it's either I'm not doing that. We're bonking our way through with giant hammers and weapons.
Yeah.
Or it's must have been the wind.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad that it's not the cartoonish, we have to hide behind a giant pillar while the enemies walk past us.
Yeah.
Not that that type of game method is bad. It has.
It would have
its
been
own-
out of place though.
Yeah.
Like,
it
here
would be
for
very-
this section alone, here's a stealth mechanic.
Yeah. Again, it's not bad. It's just weird to maintain when you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other characters that are probably going to be playing around behind.
6 behind you, and then you're controlling 1.
You're right.
So the game does only register you, whoever you're controlling, as the one to initiate combat.
Yeah.
Everyone else
which
gets
means-
ignored.
Yeah, which means that in the scenario, your character has to be well hidden, so the other ones don't. So they're also just kind of like walking around, and guards are like, "Huh."
Yeah, Lance
Nothing
can be as
here.
loud as he wants because Tyon's the one that they can actually hear.
Yeah. I'll also admit, sneaking games, they like, it's supposed to be there. It's a good element for people that know how to use it. But if you're playing a sneaky game and there's a lot of risk to being caught, it sometimes raises like a little bit of anxiety when playing it because you're like, ooh, I don't want to be spotted. Oh no. It can be really great sometimes, but I'll be entirely honest, that kind of like pushed me out of playing like a Metal Gear Solid game one time because I got so intimidated and I didn't want to be spotted in the player area. I avoided the entire game so that I couldn't progress.
That's like do you know the game Alien Isolation?
I think you mentioned it a while ago, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a stealthy type game where you have to stealth past the alien, but then you can shoot the
Yeah. Oh, sorry, continue.
You get to shoot like the robots and stuff, but you have to like hide and sneak around the aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's if you can't if you don't like the stealthing part because you can't like you have to save at designated spots, and it is possible to get like soft lock where you save and then right behind you the alien spots you and then runs at you.
So much to see, huh?
I'm pretty sure with a little bit more practice I could get used to it, but hiding game mechanics always make me nervous. I think the only time when I've been confident enough to understand that was when it's a pistol game, like the corpse party trying to avoid the ghost. That also intimidated me the very first time I played that. And then I learned.
Also, we're almost there.
Oh, we're getting close.
Whoa, this is some view.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Yes, as ready as I'll ever be.
Right. Let's switch Alexandria out for Ashira because Ashira is the best. It's just so good as a tank.
Yeah. Plus, we're gonna be doing a lot of bonking from what I'm thinking.
This journey has certainly taken us to some incredible places.
I don't think I need to. I don't think it's a spoiler to say that the fact that the quest marker is there and the fact that it doesn't seem like it's guarded and there's this big flat area right in front of it. I don't think it takes a genius to see where this is going.
Yeah, something's gonna happen here. No, it's gonna be really nice and simple. We're just gonna break it. It's gonna fall apart, and then everyone clapped, and we go home, and the credits roll. I'm joking, of course.
Yeah, this is the final boss right here. There's totally not like half a game left after this.
Gotta keep you guys
Yeah. All the friends we made along
Let's
the
use
way,
this.
were, you know, that's what mattered. We freed
Here
all
we
the town.
go.
Riku, see! There is Annihilator.
Yeah,
Bigger than homecoming pudding!
that's a
That's
weird thing to
huge.
compare it to.
Think of the
but
firepower.
okay.
2 or 3 colonies could, like, be wiped off the map with one shot of that.
We have to hurry. If it starts moving now,
If the map is correct, the auto balancer should be in that housing.
that's what we're after, right?
Yeah.
Now, how is this? Because something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But it's
You
asking
know what?
to be
Since we're going into something cool, let's put everyone in their canon outfits.
no more goofy Noah with the hedgehog hair.
Yeah, cause
That's fair.
oh wait, that's not the right outfit for Tyon.
I mean, it still works for Tyon.
Yeah, but we gotta get his signature scarf, you know.
Yeah. I'll admit, I think when it comes to outfits for Tyon, anything with beautiful white
Reckon
sleeves
that
just looks
massive
really
thing
good
is
on
gonna
him.
be a chop and a half.
But smash that auto balancer and the whole thing comes down.
There's a choir chorus happening in the background
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's the area theme.
Ugh.
It looks even bigger, seeing it up close.
Noah, that's the auto balancer.
Right. Just like on the map.
Well then, let's get to it. Senna,
My pleasure.
Uh-oh. Whoa, no.
Sorry, pals. Afraid I can't let you do that.
you!
Sup? Been a while, eh?
Mobius!
Stop isn't
How'd
good
you figure
word.
it out?
You lot
Chapter
aren't too
1.
bright, are you? Sure, we can't pinpoint your exact position inside all the black fog, but we can get a general idea where you're hanging out. Once we picked up your reading near the castle, we knew. I mean, what, you were just passing through, were you? You'd have to be an idiot to think that.
Uni, don't freak out. Uni, now is not the time to be having a flashback panic attack.
Uni, what is it?
It's nothing.
Oh no.
This guy just does my head in, is all.
He very condescending.
I couldn't agree more. Let's shut him up then. Soren, you're here too.
Whoa. Huh?
So that's what you look like.
What do you think? Quite the looker, eh?
I knew it was a trap.
See.
I'm not entirely sure I would say trap, exactly. You'd have to ask N for the details.
Em.
So you took down P&O, did you? Not bad at all.
Good riddance, I say. Idiots. I mean, going
Damn,
past the
okay.
time limit while interlinking. Who does that? Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
So that really was it? The time limit?
Well, since you lot have already tangled with them, we can make this quick.
I'm just glad I won't have to explain this.
Yes. Why even explain?
How typical.
So, loads better than P&O, right?
Can't beat them this time?
Won't know until we try.
But what are we gonna try? Yoren's in there, you know?
Yeah, I noticed.
No.
It's almost like Yoren is not a good
time to
person
think.
at the moment.
For Ethel's sake, we have to destroy the Annihilator.
DJ in the house!
I see the brilliance of that. I like how they go D and J when clearly DJ would have worked. DJ good. DJ fun. DJ spinning them tracks on the. I don't know.
Yeah, so, Yorn was there in chapter 1 fighting us. He was just silent.
Didn't do anything because he was busy trying to hurt us with emotional plot for later. Now that everything's all kinda. Well, Uni's freaking out because this is the Mobius that they saw before.
No, Uni's freaking out because Uni's memory that she got, it was very quick, but it was D.
It was D?
Yes. When they were split for that moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The Mobius DJ.
Yeah. Good way to start the party. Good way to do that.
I can follow that up. Time for the big one.
Wonder if they're actually gonna reveal Mobius and Noah. I need to see them in a room together. I need to see.
He was hanging out in the throne room earlier. You think he's still there?
Maybe.
I used my thinking muscles for this one.
That's the way.
I'll pick one.
I can follow that up.
I'm just still. Well, I guess I'm not entirely too surprised that they hated the other Mobius. Because in circumstances, if everything is a game, then every other player that they're playing with is considered idiots. And alliances and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got an idea.
Still.
How about something like this?
That's just a big ouchie oofy if you think about it. That's really sad that they don't care about their comrades.
More where that came from.
Time for the big
Well,
one.
I guess that does raise a lot more questions now, because, like, the real thing to think about is, do the Mobius know who they were beforehand or after, in between?
Well, Jay does. Jay knows who he was.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, do the other Mobius know
I might have the
who
answer.
they were beforehand? Because maybe that's why they're acting. Well, maybe. No, probably they would. I don't think they would keep their masks up and like pretend their gaming is like a masquerade type situation. Otherwise, they'd be a little bit more nicer to everyone because everyone could be an enemy or a friend, regardless of the situation. Maybe? I don't know. Whenever a Mobius shows up and the plot happens, my brain just gets scrambled.
Yeah. So, do you have any theories about what Mobius are? Like, why they are and what they want and all?
Not a bit. Not yet. I mean, I have theories. I have some ideas, but I feel like every time when I think I have it, something else happens, and then it completely shakes the status quo of what my original thought was. So I feel like I should just kind of keep my puzzle pieces around, keep them grouped up in the way I am, but keep waiting for the next piece to kind of wait until I can put it all together.
Mm-hmm. That's fair enough.
Yeah. Until then, I could also just
1, 2, 3, 4!
That's a number!
Oh gosh, we did so much damage. Oh gosh!
Oh.
He's got little grabby hands under. Hey, come over here.
Did he just like bleed out on the floor and then turn that zone into an unlucky zone? Or a bad zone? Mobius is Mobius. And now he's spinning.
Oh, he's taunting us that our timer, that our interlink time went up.
Oh, shut your face. At least we know when to stop. Well, I guess they also know how to stop because they were just talking about how the other ones who did know how to stop friggin' exploded.
Alright, I think we got him.
Oh, yeah.
Limits unbound!
Let's bonk him.
Because we used the chain attack while we had an active level 3 or interlink, we skip the first parts of it and go straight into the Ouroboros.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's over. It's so over.
Not done yet. So next up, Death of 1,000 Cuts.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No.
This is bad, Noah.
I see it.
They were waiting for they were distracting so they could do something with it. No!
No,
Let
you
them!
don't. What you slacking around for? If you don't hurry, the colony's gonna be a pile of ash.
Wait, what?
Junie, what are you doing?
Oh, if they're in Ouroboros, does Kion get to see that memories?
Behind you,
I just doesn't.
What's the matter, Uni? You're too slow.
Girlie, I think we've met before.
Wait, what?
Those eyes. You're afraid, aren't you? Why so scared?
I'll kill you whenever you cross my path.
Let me lead. I'll handle this. Go, Mondo.
Ha! You're not hitting me.
Ha! Sure about that?
What?
Fine. Scatter.
We won?
No.
What?
Sorry, I don't think so. You'll have to do something about me first. You'll never win this otherwise.
Well then,
No.
we'll just have to take out this!
Mimi, you gotta keep them busy. I'll do that.
What?
What? You thought this was just a fashion choice? These can sense the slightest shifts in the air. Kind of a sensor, really. Even without looking at you, I can tell exactly what you're doing, so you brats better learn fast.
Well, if he can sense what you're doing, you can overload him with senses. A sensory overload, if you will.
The Annihilator! Judy, what are you? Move! If you won't move, let me.
Kion.
Getting desperate.
Uni!
Or maybe you've realized that the end is nigh.
Oh! Uni, that's clever! Deliberately just decided to try getting it to where, like, he could not pay attention.
I thought I told you. I can read your every movement in the air.
All you're sensing is the area around you.
What's your point?
Well, if I make some distance, looks like you can sense sparkle.
An illusion?
Yeah.
Just so.
Yeah.
Son of a... You did that at the start.
Almost like you shouldn't exploit your abilities.
You were so into my fear that you didn't notice what changed. And sure, I was scared. But even then, you'll find I'm no quitter.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's scared now?
You ain't escaping!
Judy!
Damn. Okay, that's good. The Annihilator is failing. Yes, yes, that's good. That's good. I don't like how you're giggling, but it's good. It's good, right? What? What? Oh God, please be alive.
Are they dead?
Okay.
No. I shot one of my Mondo into their body. I sense it's still there. I'd say it's likely they got away.
That right.
Uni? Have you ever met him before? As in before we became Ouroboros, I mean.
No
Yeah,
idea.
but no, but
I think that
yeah, but no.
something inside me remembers. That guy. And his claws.
Maybe that has to do with Mobius too. Why
In
they
the
exist
first
here in
cutscene
our
where he
world.
appears, Uni does have
Well
a
then,
moment of like
I've got to
freeze
know,
up
don't I? And then
back in
I'll
chapter
break
1.
free. And it won't have to feel
Damn.
like I'm suffocating. Uni.
We can think more later. Right now we should make ourselves scarce.
You're right. We might have destroyed the Annihilator, but we haven't liberated the castle.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
It's almost like we destroyed their weapon.
Yeah. We go a little bit further, by the way, we can get to the end of the chapter.
I don't know. Let's push forward just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
Just guessing, but
Damn. It is kind of nice and cathartic to see Uni beating up the person she had nightmares
Work
about.
with me.
Yeah.
Well, I would assume she had nightmares about it. I mean, it's not every day you have memories of you dying to someone.
Yeah. You're back.
I'll keep you safe and snug.
Leave the enemies to me.
So much to see, huh?
You guys are in a drainage center. What do you mean there's so much to see? I mean, yeah, pipes, water.
Roaring tempest!
This is our escape route, right?
Yeah.
Whoop.
Jump in this channel and we'll pop out in the lake outside.
Now the
go.
real question is, are they anticipating that we're gonna be going out this way too?
One way to find out.
Exactly.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
You guys are in the. Oh no, fan.
great. We can't go on with this thing in the way.
Maybe this channel not connect to outside castle?
Weird. This wasn't on the map.
So where are we at right now?
Somewhere here in the mid-level?
Not on the map.
Okay. If we go a bit further, we can get back in the channel.
That's not good.
Might as well then. Let's see where this
Some
goes.
sneaky business.
Yeah.
Stuff they're hiding from the soldiers.
Do we get on this lift?
If it's not on the map.
I think so. It should take us to the channel's upper level.
I think the other ones are. Oh, never mind. They're all with us. It's almost like rave music is playing in the background right now.
Yeah.
The drum and bass.
Alright. Are you ready? They give us a checkpoint.
He gave us a checkpoint.
Are you ready, Ray?
The channel keeps on going.
As ready as a liver bee.
I'm starting to think we might actually.
There's a raised walkway and big glass windows.
Oh no, that's ominous. That's scary. I also do not appreciate Uni being like, it's almost like we're gonna make it. Don't say that. Don't jinx us, Uni. I gotta admit, for...
Are you sure we're on the right path? Doesn't this feel off?
We followed the right route. According to Boliaris' data, we should be...
It's a beautiful
Everything
scene.
here looks so sumptuous and lavish.
Yeah.
Wait. It's
What
the right
Manana
path,
said.
but we shouldn't be here.
What do you mean? Why shouldn't we?
I should have known.
What do you know?
I saw an image of it in training.
Are they in the throne room? Are they in the throne room?
Is this where I think it is?
Yeah. The throne room.
Damn it!
This is not just bad place. This worstest
It
place,
is the
heart of enemy base.
We haven't been noticed yet. Let's get out of here, now.
Good idea.
Oh no, not a hesitation.
What are you doing? We have to go.
No, don't
What are you
hesitate.
playing at? Come on!
Noah, what are you doing? Oh. Oh.
Is this?
Yeah. I barely remember it. But yeah.
Is that where they're born?
This is the place where we were born.
What? That's all the children.
This is creepy. Were we ever like that?
My skin's crawling. Please, can we leave? All those people. Do you think they're sleeping? Or maybe they're...
Wait, is that... It is her.
What?
Ethel!
Huh?
What? What?
That's crazy. How can it be Ethel?
Well, it sure looks like her. But this is definitely a first-termer.
No.
really is
No.
How's your time travel theory going, by the way?
Yeah.
Well,
What do you mean when you first met?
What in the spark is this?
This is what they taught us, right?
that our lives are born from the Queen.
You are as well.
Huh? Same for you guys.
We soldiers are born from the Queen. We fight, and then...
To the Queen, you return.
That's the Queen, isn't it? I'm scared.
The Queen. Melia.
That's the Queen of Kevers. Melia.
You have returned, my beloved soldiers.
A consul! Ouroboros rabble. You dare to intrude on the presence of Her Majesty, Melia Antiqua.
It's happening. They're in the same room.
Consul? What is this guy?
He's not like the other consuls we've met. Mio, be careful.
Yeah, we can see his face, and he looks like Noah.
Mio!
Look at him.
Sorry.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Don't worry.
Tyon, do you not see it?
I know him. But from where?
It's like Clark Kent and Superman.
Well, he's got his hair down.
I'm like, yeah, but look at him.
What is this sensation?
I have endeavored for countless years.
Also, just to exemplify how this makes people who already have played Xenoblade previous games feel, I'm going to send you an image of a party member from Xenoblade 1.
Oh, okay.
See it?
Protect and shelter Kevin under my Eden.
Guess that character's name.
I'm gonna take a wild shot in the dark and say that's the Queen. Is that the Queen?
This was a party member in Xenoblade 1 that I just sent you a picture of.
Yeah.
She played a mage build where she had a staff and shot elemental and had elemental effects and summons.
Yeah.
Her name was Melia.
And now you seek to bring ruin to this world. This grieves me.
Come off it. How are we bringing ruin to anything?
You seek to deny it. Think upon your actions. Have you, or have you not, destroyed colony flame clocks?
We didn't have any choice.
No choice. Indeed. I assume then, you had no choice but to collude with our sworn enemy.
That's why you've been trying to wipe us out. Both us and Ethel's Colony 4.
Verily it is said, Ouroboros abhor this world. You must be erased, lest this world be destroyed.
We don't abhor anything. Do you realize how many battles we've fought and won for Kevers? We've served you our whole lives, and now this bollocks!
Your Majesty, please!
You say you fight for Kevers. That you've served us.
So...
Are you certain? Rather, it seems, you have been fighting for yourselves and none other.
I mean, yeah, but technically their rights are for their own reasons for everyone else, too. It's a little complicated.
Ouroboros will lead this world to ruin. Now, by my authority, you shall perish.
So, that's it. That's your verdict, then? It is not Her Majesty's verdict. 'Tis the will of the world. It's what?
Indeed. The security of this world is paramount. Therefore, Ouroboros, the end is nigh, for you shall die by my hand.
Regicide! So ready!
Xenoblade 1?
Oh, she said, may the earth swallow you. The earth was one of the elements she controlled in Xenoblade 1. Don't you just love it when you get to fight the party member from the past game?
He lived long enough to turn into a villain.
Oh, not wind! That's one of her better elements!
Oh no! Wait, how long? How long has it been since Ethel died?
In game?
Yeah.
Like, no more than a few days, probably.
And she's
'Cause,
already
like-
considered a first termer, which means 1 year, which means that the cryogenic chamber grows them faster. So
But it grows them to what the age that they start life at.
yeah.
So it skips them like being a baby and an infant and all, straight to them being ready to go out and start doing the stabby on the other kids who have just been born.
Yeah. So she's right back into the machine.
Yeah, Ethel's ready to be born again. Are you feeling it now?
Oh, I'm feeling something. I don't know what it is, but I feel it.
In the wise words of Shulk, I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling the emotions here.
In the wise words of SpongeBob SquarePants, are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? The answer is yes. Yes, I am. My goodness. Well, there goes my time travel theory. That's okay. We just chuck that into the bin and just put it right in the shredder. I mean, unless you count time travel via cloning. But I don't think that's a really good aspect here.
Yeah. But now here's something. We know that because of Uni's past memory flashbacks and all are things that actually happened, and not only that, are things that happened to a past version of herself that was grown independently. And then after she died, she came back in one of the pods, and then was born again, and then has gone on for over and over and over again. So
we know that Uni has died.
And presumably, everyone else has, because that's how things seem to work here.
And that's why they don't think of them as anything significant in terms of lives. Because it's like, whoa, you'll just respawn again later. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
And we know that Yorin has not aged after becoming Mobius.
And he didn't die of normal circumstance. What makes his death more significant that he doesn't cycle? Oh no, there's an opera woman
No,
singing.
not that. That's Mind Blast is Mind Blast is like one of her strongest attacks in Xenoblade 1. It had a big AoE effect and it like nullified all your enemies' buffs.
Yeah, I mean, if you're fighting a war in which the soldiers keep coming back, of course you're not going to consider them like people. Put yourself on a higher plane. They are just pawns. They would be pawns because they keep coming back. It's fine. You keep playing the game over and over again.
Okay, well, we're doing good. I think we're gonna beat her.
Yeah.
He go spin!
Yeah. I shouldn't be amused by things that... I'm amused. Thing that spins, even more amused.
Oh no, she's invincible!
Oh no. Oh, she is near the... Oh! Guys, the queen's dead.
What the stuff is that? Stupid ball of light thing! It's stopping our attacks in their tracks!
Yeah, she's just doing a thing called shielding. You guys do that too sometimes, I think. Yeah, like that. Oh, he thinking.
Mio!
Sorry. Lost my focus. How's Sana?
All right then.
Noah, you crazy! That's the queen!
I know, but we have to.
Even so!
Can I use... Noah, you're gonna kill the queen? You're gonna kill the queen in front of assuming like your other weird clone? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
What? What's she?
What? What the fuck?
Her Majesty is a machine.
Spark off!
Are you serious?
Was that your doing, Queen? You haven't given up your false hope.
Now what's he talking about?
Very well. By all means, look on. Witness how hollow your heart
And
rings.
what the fuck are you talking about?
All to ribbons.
What?
What? Again? Blasted. Why does he make my head hurt?
Noah!
It's almost like you two can't be in the same space or else something's gonna have to change the occupancy.
Are you okay?
Or something, I bet. Hey,
Many have tried.
what are you talking about?
But none have ever managed to escape its flow.
Wait, that sword. How does he...
Oh no, Mio's realizing.
Oh, and now the alarm's going.
The lost numbers are attacking.
The lost numbers.
What the fuck is going on? What?
Those Levnesses. Yeah, we've seen one before. Gotta be.
Yeah, in chapter 1. Yeah. Oh
Well,
no,
it's a
they're
good thing
taking
those
the
have
babies.
handles.
Yeah. That's very convenient.
Let's book it.
Where are they taking the babies? Where are they taking the Ethel fetus? Where are they taking them?
You're right. Still.
We just sliced the missile in half.
What?
Noah!
What's going on? They just took the babies. Why did they take all the war babies?
They took baby Ethel.
No, not the Ethel baby.
The passage of fate. How easily it slips from my grasp. Yet, perhaps, it will come within reach once more.
In case you haven't noticed yet.
And if it does, what will you do then?
Wait, what?
Need you ask? I will force equilibrium. A time unchanging. Our eternity.
Every time I think I have it figured out, I don't. My poor little brain.
It's good to keep a record.
What does this mean? What does it mean?
Have you noticed that Noah's hair is tied up in a ponytail?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the color of the band that Noah uses?
Oh, I don't pay attention to it enough. My brain wants to say red because it matches with the rest of everything else, right?
Yeah, it's red.
If not, it's like
And
blue,
what
but I
color
could
does
be
Mio
wrong.
have in her hair? That she's got like a little.
It is.
You can see it if you look really closely at the little picture of Mio on the side there.
Oh no. Oh no.
You get it?
See. But that. But.
The red string of fate.
The red string of fate. I.
Yep.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. I maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to think on that. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, and the lost numbers, there's another faction of people out there.
Yeah.
They've got the robots, so they don't need
Someone.
human soldiers as much.
Yeah,
They
but they.
they stole the the baby people in the pods,
Yeah.
which means they have knowledge about those.
They were planning on taking the babies.
Yeah.
They were
And
waiting for some form of
remember,
distraction.
remember, Vandam flew one of those same ships and crashed with the Ouroboros stone back in chapter 1. And he
Yeah,
grew up to be 60. So does that suggest that the people in those ships are also exempt from the normal rules?
they could be. Maybe they might be liberating every one of those babies. Or, worst case, well, maybe they could be destroying the babies so then they can die. But at the same time, we don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know that. You probably know. I don't.
So we met him.
I mean, it's no surprise who M is. It's clearly obvious.
Clearly Manana.
Yeah, it's clearly Manana. So clearly Manana. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Good soup. Good soup. Good soup. The
Yeah.
soup was very spicy and it shook me around, and apparently there's like little tiny tomatoes flying all over the place and clones and fetuses, but good soup. I don't know how
Yeah,
they made
and
it.
you know what's gonna happen next time? We
What's
start
gonna
chapter
happen?
5. Because every time you think that like you've got a grasp of what's going on, they've raised the scale. So how
Yeah,
much further are they gonna raise it?
they just changed it entirely. So there's more things to consider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
Yeah.
way, fun fact: when the trailers were coming out for Xenoblade 3, in the subtitles, the subtitles they set for the dialogue,
Mm-hmm.
uh, they very briefly for like a few days. It was set up so that when the Queen of Kevis spoke, it attributed the lines to Melia. But we did not know her name until that just there. Or at least they did not confirm the name.
Yeah. So people had their theories that it was based off of the design alone because I
Yeah.
mean, come on.
Yeah. So there was a joke I saw somewhere where it's like, who's the Queen of Kevin? The game's like, oh, who's the Queen of Kevin? It's so mysterious and weird. And every player who's played Xenoblade 1 is like, oh, that's Melia. And then you get there, and then the mask falls off, and it's a robot. And it's like, wait, what?
Wait a minute. I was
Yeah.
expecting Melina. What? No, robot?
Yeah.
Why a robot? It means that someone is trying to purposely make people think of that.
So, more questions get raised. More questions.
All the questions are raised at this
Yeah.
point.
I mean, we're not even to Sword March yet. We haven't gotten to the sword yet. And here's how things have gone so far.
Yeah. Also makes me think that N has been using that 7, the
Yeah,
that
In
that
had the
sword that
soul,
he promised he's only gonna use every once in a while when it's needed.
and In had another one, similar one, same one, and it vibrated too, just like Noah's did.
Yeah. It'd be really weird if they
Yeah.
didn't have a conversation about this after everything that happens.
I mean, they might be like, okay, we got out of there, and then they immediately get dragged into the next nonsense.
Yeah, into the next crazy
Yeah, it's
kooky
like,
thing.
okay, we're clear of the castle. Oh, great, now we've got to deal with these people.
Yeah.
Just give us a chance to breathe. And Vivian's like, but I'm gonna die in like a month or so. Oh gosh, we gotta keep going. Full steam ahead, everybody. No time to reflect.
Yeah, no time to reflect and think about things. Onward.
So are you glad you decided to stick around for the one little bit more to end up the chapter?
Yeah, I mean, it's also just kind of nicer to end the chapter anyway, just on a good note. Or a note. I don't
Yeah,
know if it's
that was
a note,
a
that note.
note. I mean, we beat the Annihilator, which would have been a good end to the chapter, but no! They set a trap, gave us a fake map, so that they would, because they anticipated that we would go after the Annihilator, and then find the easiest way to escape would be through
Sure.
the water
Yeah.
channel, and then, but made that the appealing option by removing the turbine from the schematics.
Yeah. Which led us to explore around until we fucked around and found out.
Yeah. So we've
Yeah.
met in we now know that D and J are a team.
You know that D has killed before, will probably kill again. Ah, moth!
And seems to enjoy every moment of it.
Yeah. Sorry, I did. Yes. Yeah. Lot of good times had by all. Alright.
I think my stream may have crashed. This OBS is freaking out, so we're gonna end here. Oh, I
Yeah.
guess we're ending. Yep, bye bye.
Yeah, take care. Sorry, I got moth jump scared. There's a moth on my monitor. But I
Oh
don't know
no!
when to get rid of it. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I will take a picture of proof. Hold up. I know that if I use flash, it's gonna immediately go straight to my thing. That's what happened last time I tried getting rid of the moth that way, and it just kept flying into my phone, my hands, my everything, and it was a big guy. Please.
I'm gonna end stream because I think it's dead.
Okay.